It's time for Oahe Capitals hockey on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports, presented by Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota. Oahe Capitals hockey is brought to you by Hermanson Orthodontics, AGE, Weatherall, Ramcoda, and Wagner Auto.
There's a shot, they score! Aaron Schweitzer, his second of the game, and the Caps have their first lead, 4-3, with 9:42 to go in the third period.
And by Xander Auto Parts, Envirotech, Leisure Palace, the Clubhouse Hotel and Suite, the South Dakota Office of the Attorney General Division of Consumer Protection, and Pizza Ranch.
Killer Herman on the face-off win. That shot, rebound, they score! Aiden Beam! His first of the season, first of his career, and the Capitals lead it 3-2.
Oahe Capitals hockey is also brought to you by Dano's Marine, American Family Insurance Brittany Scheffelbein Agency, Ferding Electric, First United Methodist Church, and Beck Motors.
From the net, it comes in front of the score! With 1.9 to go! Ashton Grease ties the game! With the goalie pulled twice, they scored twice, and we are tied!
And now for the voice of the Oahe Capitals, award-winning KCCR Sports Director, John Winkler.
And as we welcome you to the Sioux Center Vernon, as the Oahe Capitals and the Sioux Center Storm play again for the second time in as many days, the Capitals are looking for a sweep of the Sioux Center Storm. They won 8-0 in the first time in yesterday's game over the Sioux Center Storm, out shooting them 49-16 in that first game of the weekend. And it was Dylan Dodson and Evan Dodson both scoring 2 goals. Barrett Schweitzer, Luke Miller, Keegan Kitts, and Jaron Beck all scoring goals as well, as 6 different Capitals got a goal. And Spencer Anderson recorded his first shutout of the season and the second shutout for the Oahe Capitals this year as a team. So now, after Spencer Anderson's shutout yesterday, Jackson Youngworth will take the net today, and the Capitals are looking for 2 big wins from their goalies, 2 big wins overall for the Capitals as they take on the Sioux Center Storm team, who will put Christian Richards back in net for his second straight start. Actually, I believe we might have a different goalie in net for this contest, as they only dress 2 goalies, and neither one of them are wearing number 1 in Christian Richards. So we'll have a different goalie for the Sioux Center Storm, just as we will have a different goalie for the Oahe Capitals. And they're looking for another win over this Sioux Center Storm squad and get their win streak up to 4 and point streak up to 6 straight games after their 8-0 victory yesterday over Sioux Center. We're one of 3 games on the varsity ranks, in the boys varsity ranks, one of a couple in the girls varsity ranks playing today. So we'll talk about those games coming up. And of course, as we're playing here, starting at 11:15 with coverage at 11:45, maybe a little bit earlier than 11:45 for puck drop. It is not going to be the same. We're not going to have any final scores to pass along to you, but we will tell you all about those matchups, and we'll tell you what's coming up for the Capitals later on going into next weekend, because it's a big weekend for the boys and girls coming up next Saturday and then Sunday as well for the girls. So we'll talk all about that here in just a little bit. We'll also talk with Steve Steele, the head coach of the Oahe Capitals, after the big win yesterday and getting ready for this game here this morning. That's right, and we hope you're having a good Sunday morning, as we've got Sunday morning hockey on the docket here on Capital City Rock. We'll step aside. We'll come back with our first break here in the Wagner Auto pregame show. Back after this, you're listening to Oahe Capitals hockey on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Wagner Auto Company is your complete transportation headquarters. Now is the time to order your new Buick, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram vehicles, plus a good selection of quality pre-owned and certified pre-owned vehicles. They'll take care of you after the sale with a full-service parts and auto body shop with trained technicians, along with a friendly financing team that'll work with you to find the best deal and one that'll fit your budget. Wagner Auto is your local full-service family-owned dealership for over 115 years. WagnerAuto.com. That's WagnerAuto.com.
Dr. Brian Hermanson serves Central South Dakota with specialty root canal treatment. Hermanson Endodontics aims to provide We believe that by preserving as much healthy tooth as possible, we can help you retain your natural teeth longer. This is accomplished with state-of-the-art three-dimensional imaging and the dental operating microscope to guide diagnosis and treatment. Ask your dentist if a root canal specialist is right for you. Hermanson Endodontics, 1709 North Lincoln Avenue in Pierre.
When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zanders has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the parts you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zander, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories.
Weatherall Roofing and Insulation is a family-owned business that has served Central South Dakota for over 25 years. Weatherall Roofing and Insulation specializes in metal roof restorations and flat roof repair. They also offer the highest quality insulation using closed-cell polyurethane foam and blow-in fiberglass. For all your roofing or insulation needs, make Weatherall your first choice. And remember, just foam it.
Dano's is getting ready for winter. Stop in or call to get your appointment to winterize your boat. While you're here, check out upgrading your electronics or trolling motor. You can also look at ordering our new line of Vexus boats, along with our line of Yamaha and Mercury motors. Christmas is coming. Call today, 605-224-6612. Dano's Marine, your one-stop boat shop. Stop into our showroom today or call 605-224-6612. Dano's Marine, 916 North Deadwood Street, Fort Pierre.
The Ramkota Hotel and Conference Center in Pierre is a proud supporter of Hawaii Capitals hockey. Ramkota is more than just a place to stay. It's a full-service hotel where you'll arrive as a guest and leave as a friend. Enjoy our comfortable accommodations while you're in Pierre. A full bar and restaurant, too. Best of luck to the Hawaii Capitals hockey teams. The support comes from your friends at the Ramkota Hotel and Conference Center. Ramkota Hotel and Conference Center, 920 West Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Give us a call at 605-224-6877.
AGE Corporation has been building South Dakota for nearly 60 years. For all your site work, construction, and crane needs, AGE is there for you. If you need a boat dock and dock lighting, AGE has what you need. Visit their website, agecorp.com, or give them a call at 223-2732. AGE Corporation, providing high-quality services without sacrificing safety. Visit agecorp.com or call 223-2732. When you're looking for quality trash pickup services, look no further than Envirotech. 6 days a week, their trucks are on the road picking up trash, even holidays. They're also the place to contact for recycling services. Their friendly, professional staff is ready to assist with weekly pickups or even special pickups. Check out the website at envirotechwaste.com. Envirotech is locally operated. Call 224-4804. Envirotech Waste Services in Pierre, proud to support high school athletics.
Hi, this is Corbin Beestrom, Assistant Captain of the Oahe Capitals, and you're listening to Oahe Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock and watching on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
As we welcome you back to the pregame show here on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. Joining me is Coach Steve Steele as you guys get the 8-0 win yesterday against Sioux Center. Come back here today, morning game, but a chance to go for the sweep. What's the feeling now compared to yesterday going into today?
Yeah, we obviously took care of business, had a really good overall game yesterday. Hopefully we can carry that momentum through today. Come out fast just like we did yesterday. A lot of the same emphasis we had yesterday will be on today's game.
And you just mentioned it too, but being able to come out and have a good start, to not think that it's going to be as easy as it was yesterday or go through the motions because you think you're just going to walk away with the win. It's got to be the same type of effort as it was yesterday, especially in that first period. Yeah,
I think that was a big part of our conversation yesterday, especially post-game, that, these games, we've got to find ways to get better. That's obviously our goal every day, every weekend throughout the season, keep getting better until March. And that's not always done through just winning, And this is a week that we've got to do a lot better job of continuing to get better and better, and not just using the score as our only judgment.
I appreciate you that's not the swear beeping that Steve Steele is doing. That's the horn from the Bantam game. But now you get Spencer Anderson had the shutout yesterday. Jackson Youngworth gets in that today. Obviously, he kind of wants to pick up where Spencer has played over, especially the last couple games, not just yesterday, but the last couple games. He wants to pick up where he had that shutout against Brandon Valley. It's another chance for him to create the confidence and get that more confidence for the goalies.
Yeah, I said Spencer had an outstanding game in there, being locked in throughout the game. Jackson already kind of experienced one of those a little bit in Brandon, so I know he'll be on top of it here today. But I just think in general the goalies are playing well. Our defense is doing a pretty good job, and it's just again, that's part of that improvement that we had from the beginning of the season to where we are now, and we just got to keep getting better and better.
If shots again are like they were yesterday, is it important for Youngworth to get his hands on or get his stick on the puck a lot and being able to touch the puck, whether it is making saves or just inching out of his crease to touch the puck?
Yeah, that's something we did talk to him again about, just like we did with Spencer yesterday. Just, be active, find ways to stay engaged. And, Jackson does enjoy that. He's good at getting out of his crease, going to play the puck, and wanting to do that to stay involved in the game. So, I don't think there'll be a huge concern with that today.
Special teams was great for you guys yesterday. If you get the chance again, how important is it to continue to cash in to get that confidence level going?
Yeah, those are, again, we've got to continue to get better and better at all aspects. I think we've done pretty good on the power play, and yesterday you really saw us start to finish, so we've just got to keep that going.
Overall, what's going to be the biggest reason here for the Caps to get a win today?
Again, I think a fast start. We've got to come out quickly. We've got a way to establish the momentum and the success early, and then, not let up throughout the game.
Well, Coach, I appreciate your time as always. Good luck today.
Thanks, John.
Back more of the pregame show next year on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Wagner Auto Company is your complete transportation headquarters. Now is the time to order your new Buick, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram vehicles, plus a good selection of quality pre-owned and certified pre-owned vehicles. They'll take care of you after the sale with a full-service parts and auto body shop with trained technicians, along with a friendly financing team that'll work with you to find the best deal and one that'll fit your budget. Wagner Auto is your local full-service family-owned dealership for over 115 years. WagnerAuto.com. That's WagnerAuto.com.
Verting Electric has a long history of doing electrical work the right way. Economical service, professional work, and customer satisfaction is why they can say that. Verting Electric can do residential, farm, and commercial projects. Doesn't matter if they are charged with new construction or a remodel project, they get it conducted. Contact the staff at Verting Electric at 224-8684. They can light a spark into your next project. Verting Electric, 224-8684.
Hello. I'm Pastor Jeff Lathrop of Pierre First United Methodist Church, and I'd like to invite you to join us in person for worship on Sunday mornings at 8:30 a.m. or 11 a.m. You can also join us on Facebook Live or on KCCR 1240 a.m. or 98.9 FM for our Sunday morning broadcast at 11 a.m. Come worship with us at First United Methodist Church, where you will find open hearts, open minds, and open doors.
Happy holidays from everyone at Beck Motor Company in Pierre. To give back a little this December, we have 4 free oil changes, $400 value, and 100 Pierre Pride dollars for your holiday spending with every vehicle purchase. We have $30 off a light detail and $60 off a full detail. Tires, buy 3, get 1 free. We have gift certificates available, any amount. Happy holidays from Beck Motor Company, beck-motors.com.
Weatherall Roofing and Insulation is a family-owned business that has served Central South Dakota for over 25 years. Weatherall Roofing and Insulation specializes in metal roof restorations and flat roof repair. They also offer the highest quality insulation using closed-cell polyurethane. Weatherall, your first choice. And remember, just Foamits.
Imagine your backyard turned into an outdoor oasis. Hi, this is Jason with Leisure Palace. Imagine sliding into a hot spring spa and having the jets pulsate and rejuvenate your body, then take a few steps into your own outdoor pool, swimming and enjoying time with family and friends. At Leisure Palace, we have a great selection of spas, pools, and many other items. The guaranteed lowest prices and your oasis for family fun and relaxation. Leisure Palace of Pierre.
The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites has Midwestern charm and unbended attention to detail that provides the perfect getaway. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites provides a complimentary deluxe continental breakfast featuring hot waffles, biscuits, and gravy. They also have an indoor children's water playland, whirlpool and fitness center, and a beautiful backyard patio with seasonal fire pits. Everyone deserves a night away. Call 605-494-2582 to make your reservation today. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites. Experience luxury in the heart of South Dakota.
South Dakotans, due to the recent flood, hail, and windstorms, many of you have damage and are in need of making repairs. When it comes to making the decision of who to hire to complete the repairs, you should always check with the Department of Revenue to ensure they're licensed to do business in South Dakota. And you should check with Consumer Protection to see if any complaints have been filed against the company. And finally, never sign anything until you read all the details. Rule of thumb, when someone knocks on your door to sell you a product or service, they need to provide you with a 3-day right to cancel. Go to consumersd.gov and look under transient vendors or call 800-300-1986.
Hi, this is Luke Miller, and you're listening to Oahe Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock and watching on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
As we welcome you back here, the Hawaii Capitals and the Sioux Center Storm getting set for puck drop between these two teams coming up here in just a little under 10 minutes from now, as we're going to get started just a little early than the 11:45 schedule, which is nothing wrong with that at all. We're excited to get rolling here in just a little bit, as we have two different goalies to start the game today than what started yesterday. Jackson Youngworth for the Hawaii Capitals will get the start, as he is 1-1 so far in the season. Has one win, a shutout. He has given up five goals on 40 shots, a 2.50 goals against average, a save percentage at .875. Spencer Anderson, his save percentage has gone up, although it's not in the book right now or in the system. So without doing the quick math, which I should be doing anyway, to tell you what his new save percentage is. But Anderson got his first shutout of the season on yesterday with the 8-0 win. But it is Jackson Youngworth that will get the start. And again, 2.50 goals against average, .875 save percentage, and that one shutout in his one win. He will go up against Jacob Heikkens, who is 0-2 so far. His goals against average is high at 7. The save percentage at .846. He has faced 91 shots in 2 games and given up 14 goals in of those 91 shots against. So Capitals want to continue to pepper shots on Heikkens, who will make his third start. Jackson Youngworth in his third start, looking for his second win. And the Capitals overall are looking for a 4th consecutive win and to get their point streak up to 6. So they would go to 5-0-1 in their last 6 games. That won a 2-2 tie against Sioux Falls East. So this is a big matchup for the Capitals to get a win, because then going into next weekend, the Capitals will take on the defending state champion Brookings Rangers. That's a big matchup. They will play Brookings that night. The girls will actually be playing in Brookings as well Saturday afternoon, and then they'll play Sunday afternoon in Sioux Falls. So the girls varsity team will play next Saturday afternoon, the boys varsity Saturday night in Brookings, and then the girls varsity also will play on Sunday. Those are 3 big games overall. The Lady Caps did beat Brookings at home a couple weeks ago, so the Caps are looking to get a season sweep with the Brookings Rangers, but Brookings also the defending state champion again for the girls varsity as well, so that's another big matchup to get. And then, of course, with Brookings being undefeated right now in the boys varsity ranks, very important matchup next Saturday. But here, the girls varsity, they can get ready for Brookings and Sioux Falls next week, because they did not play this weekend. They could have started that. Coach Jim Wadeen could have started getting ready for Brookings and Sioux Falls next weekend. We're not sure how he handled it, but he didn't have to overlook an opponent, because there was no opponent this weekend for the girls varsity. The boys varsity side, you can't look at Brookings yet. You got to wait until after this matchup is done before you start to look at the Brookings Rangers going up to next Saturday. So it's an important one for the Capitals to get going into this game here against the Sioux Center Storm to pick up their 4th straight win and to move to 5-0-1 their last 6 games and pick up 2 important points in this regular season, as they now sit. The Capitals do at 5-3-1 on the season. The Sioux Center Storm at 2-7, looking to pick up their first win. Their 2 wins against the Huron All-Stars, looking for a win against someone other than Huron here this season. And again, it's Jackson Youngworth against Jacob Heikkens in goal for these 2 teams. We've got starting lineups and puck drop coming up next. Back after this, you're listening to Hawaii Capitals Hockey, presented by Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota on Capital City Rock, and you're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Complete Transportation Headquarters. Now is the time to order your new Buick, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram vehicles, plus a good selection of quality pre-owned and certified pre-owned vehicles. They'll take care of you after the sale with a full-service parts and auto body shop with trained technicians, along with a friendly financing team that'll work with you to find the best deal and one that'll fit your budget. Wagner Auto is your local full-service family-owned dealership for over 115 years. WagnerAuto.com. That's WagnerAuto.com. Pizza Ranch of Fort Pierre is a proud supporter of the Oahe Capitals hockey. Bring your crew to the ranch. We have hot buffet options, including legendary pizza, the country's best chicken, savory sides, nutritious salads, and delicious desserts. Perched right on the river, our Fort Pierre Pizza Ranch is only minutes away from the South Dakota State Capitol building and from the Expo Center, home of the Oahe Capitals. The Pizza Ranch in Fort Pierre.
With any dream, the wind won't always be at your back, the sun won't always be shining, and some rain is going to fall. American Family Insurance is like a good, solid roof that you can trust to protect your biggest dreams. With plan 3% when you bundle your home and auto. Also, you can continue to dream fearlessly, no matter what comes your way. American Family Insurance.
Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company assigned its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact the Brittany Shufflebind Agency, LLC, 224-6627.
Refined design, remarkable capability. The Ford Edge at Capital City Ford delivers everyone and everything in style and comfort. Bold and aggressive on the outside, lavish with lots of tech on the inside. This SUV does a whole lot more than haul groceries. Travel with confidence when purchasing your all-new Ford Edge from Capital City Ford. And for a limited time, qualified buyers can purchase at 0.9 for 60 months. Check out their full vehicle lineup at CapitalCityFord.com. Capital City Ford in Pierre.
Every day, you share personal information about yourself with others. You may write a check, charge fuel, rent a car, mail your tax returns, schedule a doctor's appointment, or post something on social media. Each transaction may share some sort of personal information, such as bank and credit card account numbers, social security number, name, address, or phone number. There are unscrupulous individuals, identity thieves, targeting these routine transactions, trying to gain your information to commit fraud. If you think somebody has stolen your identity, contact Consumer Protection at 1-800-300-1986.
The Ramcota Hotel and Conference Center in Pierre is a proud supporter of Hawaii Capitals hockey. Ramcota is more than just a place to stay. It's a full-service hotel where you'll arrive as a guest and leave as a friend. Enjoy our comfortable accommodations while you're in Pierre. A full bar and restaurant, too. Best of luck to the Hawaii Capitals hockey teams. The support comes from your friends at the Ramcota Hotel and Conference Center. Ramcota Hotel and Conference Center, 920 West Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Give us a call at 605-224-6877.
Dano's is getting ready for winter. Stop in or call to get your appointment to winterize your boat. While you're here, check out upgrading your electronics or trolling motor. You can also look at ordering our new line of Bexus boats, along with our line of Yamaha and Mercury motors. Christmas is coming. Call today, 605-224-6612. Dano's Marine, your one-stop boat shop. Stop into our showroom today or call 605-224-6612. Dano's Marine, 916 North Deadwood Street, Fort Pierre. When you're looking for quality trash pickup services, look no further than Envirotech. 6 days a week, their trucks are on the road picking up trash, even holidays. They're also the place to contact for recycling services. Their friendly, professional staff is ready to assist with weekly pickups or even special pickups. Check out the website at EnvirotechWaste.com. Envirotech is locally operated. Call 224-4804. Envirotech Waste Services in Pierre. Proud to support high school athletics.
Hi, this is Grayson Hunsley, and you're listening to Oahe Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock and watching on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
As we welcome you back, the Hawaii Capitals and the Sioux Center Storm just about set to take the ice, as the Storm will be led out by Jacob Heikens, who will get his third start of the season. And the Hawaii Capitals will be led out by Jackson Youngworth, also making his third start of the season. You just heard Grayson Hunsley, who is back in the lineup. He had to serve a one-game suspension yesterday, and he is back in the lineup. Dylan Dotson will not play. He had left yesterday with a lower body injury, a I believe a bone bruise is the official diagnosis. He is on crutches today, but that is more precautionary. Make sure everything kind of feels okay, and that Dylan Dotson will be able to return and play again next Saturday, but will not dress and play today. So the Capitals, who were one skater short yesterday, they had the 12 forwards and 5 defensemen, now have 11 forwards and 6 defensemen that will be dressed for this game. As we'll see if it is Cameron Lee, Alex McIntyre, Asher Vandenbos, those 3 that will take the spot of Dylan Dotson. In terms of, I believe Keller Herman's going to move up to that line with the Dozark and Schweitzer, and then we'll see which of the 3, and maybe they'll take their time. They'll take their own shifts and get a chance to have an opportunity to go back and forth, to being able to have one go, then the next go, have a rotation going. So the Capitals, they will start. Their line will be the 1A, 1B line, whichever one you want to call it. Jaron Beck, the captain, will be the starter. Devin Dodson and Luke Miller will be the 3 forwards for the Oahe Capitals. Miller and Beck all scored, and Devin Dodson had 2 goals yesterday. That line finished with 4 goals in total. The 2 defensemen, Aiden Beam and Andrew Coughlin, will also get the starts, and Jackson Youngworth will be in net for the Oahe. Jackson Youngworth, he has got a 2.50 goals against average, a shutout with an .875 save percentage in his 2 starts. For the Sioux Center Storm, and again, Jacob Heikens will be the starting goalie, but the starting forwards will be Jacob Tepene, Jake Bogan, and Kane Saboto. That will be the 3 starters forward-wise for the Sioux Center Storm. And then Case Van Nienhuis, along with Dawson Lusick, will be the 2 defensemen. And the goalie, Jacob Heikens, will get the start for the Storm. And again, for Heikens, this is his 3rd starts. 7 goals against average, .846 save percentage. He's been peppered with 91 shots in 2 games and made 77 saves of the 91 shots against. So Capitals will go from left to right. The Sioux Center Storm from right to left on your radio dial across your TV screen, as we're set for some Sunday morning hockey here in Sioux Center, home of Dordt College, the Defenders logo at center ice, the Sioux Center Vernon, as we are set for hockey on this Sunday morning. Drew McIntyre is back at the station. John Wickler here out in Sioux Center. Capitals will be off until next Saturday when they take on Brookings for just 1 lone game. I believe have a 3-game weekend after that, or at least a 2-game weekend, but a 3-game broadcast weekend into that following weekend. Jaron Beck will take the opening faceoff against Bogan, and we are underway as Beck will win the faceoff back to Andrew Coughlin. His pass goes behind Aiden Beam, and it'll come back around for Coughlin. Devin Dotson will grab it on the sideboards on the near side. And then a quick pass from Coughlin back to Dotson to get him some room and escape to the neutral zone. His pass is in between the legs of Luke Miller, and then they will wave off icing as Heikens came out to start to play it, but it was a late wave off of the icing. Here's a centering pass that is broken up by the Storm, and out to center ice they go, as it is Bogan that will backhand flip it in. They'll play it behind the net. Coughlin will play it around. Then a Sanderson. He is checked to the boards by Coughlin. Beam plays it up. Miller trying to escape the zone. That one is blocked by Dawson Lusink. And it's played around Coughlin. He'll chop at it, try to get the puck out of the zone. Now the Capitals break into the neutral zone, 3-on-2. Beck walks it in, slows up. One-time chance for Dotson. He scores his 3rd goal of the weekend. And 1 minute and 1 second in the first period, the White Capitals open up a 1-0 lead. And a good job by Jaron Beck to be patient, waiting for Dotson to get into the high slot, giving him another chance to take that one-timer, and he put it right over the top of the shoulder, the blocker side of Heikens, to get the first goal of the game. So the Capitals lead at 1-0 on the American Family Insurance Brittany Shufflebine scoreboard, as Barrett Schweitzer will move it in. First shift goal for the Capitals, as Aiden Dozark, now Schweitzer. That shot, that was up high, and it will be, might have been off of Heikens. Schweitzer will bring it in back in onside. That would just barely got past the blue line. And it comes out, so we get a face-off just outside the Sioux Center own end of the ice. So Keller Herman is on the line with Aiden Dozark and Baron Schweitzer for the injured Dylan Dodson. And in the neutral zone is picked up by the Sioux Center Storm. Team Vandenberg brought it in, lost it off of his stick, comes out of the blue line. That's held in by Noam Groenweg as he holds it in another time, and a quick pass across from Grayson Hunsley. Now Aiden Dozark moves in. His shot and a save. He was denied a goal yesterday on a high stick call that went in the nets and went off of Dozark, but ended up being waved off, and he had a couple really good looks that was unable to be cashed in at any point for Dozark. 2 minutes gone by here in the opening period. Tate Swagger in the neutral zone. And then the puck makes its way into the Capital bench, into the glove of Spencer Anderson. And we get a whistle, and face-off will be out to the Sioux Center blue line again. 14:55 to go here in the first period. Devin Dodson, his 11th goal of the season, makes it 1-0. A minute and 1 second in. This is thrown in from the red line from Hunsley on net. 4 quick shots for the Capitals. Here's Hunsley again. That one is high over the glove side, or high over the top of the glove and the head of Heikens. This pass is blocked. There's a shot that goes high over Youngworth. A really good opportunity for Swagger as he was in alone, but shot it just high. He has it again, trying to center one off of a couple of sticks. It's loose in front, and Youngworth is able to cover it up. He'll get credit for a save. First shot against by the Sioux Center Storm. With 14:23 to go, we get a whistle and a face-off in the Capitals end of the ice. Overall, the last 5 games here for the Capitals, part of that 4-game winning streak and then that 2-2 tie, as Kitts nearly broke out to center ice. That was juggled off the glove of Youngworth and played to the corner. This is still free. There's a shot that whistles wide. That was inside the face-off dots and taken by Bogan, who just missed short side. There's a chance. Blocker down by Youngworth, just to the right side of the net. Coughlin will turn with it. And now here is Coughlin that will settle the puck and start to play it up. But again, Capitals can't get out of their own end of the ice. Sioux Center doing a much better job here in the first period of trying to control the offensive zone, as Beam will have to pick it back up in the corner. It was really not a whole lot of offense at all in that first period for the Sioux Center Storm yesterday, when the Caps took a 5-0 advantage. Jace Anderson had it in the neutral zone. Capitals are in the midst of a change as Pfeiffer stepped off the ice and Beck stepped on. They had to make sure that Pfeiffer got off the ice in time. This will go down for an icing. The Capitals ice it with 13:22 to go here in the first period. It was a 5-0 lead for the Capitals in that first period. Yesterday, they had outshot the Storm 24-5 in the first period. Well, right now it's 4-3 in shots. So Sioux Center has already had much better chances in this early first almost 4 minutes than they did in the entire first period yesterday. This will be off the boards in the Sioux Center zone to the blue line and out by the Storm. Beck plays on the backhand, left it for Miller. As Miller walks it in, trying to find his way to the high slot to get a shot, but that's poke checked away and out of the zone. Coughlin at the red line, threw it in on net, goes off the glove of Heikens and bounced off and around his jersey and played by the Storm. This comes out to the blue line. That's held in by the Capitals. Beam plays it off the boards for Miller. The poke check along to Devin Dodson, trying to push it back out to the point, but that's intercepted. As Jacob Beller that will throw it off the side of the boards. And around it comes the near side. It's going to be taken by Graydon Van Essen. And Van Essen had to move around the referee as it's played back by the Capitals now, as Beck will try and gather himself up. Up ahead for Devin Dodson as the Capitals come in 3-on-4 into the zone. Dodson tried to make a move around the defenseman. That's going to be taken by Groenweg and then thrown wide of the nets by Swagger. And the Capitals, again, just not find themselves, as this one's in the high slot. There's a shot at a save. It bounced off of a skate and came back in front of the net. And now behind the net for the Sioux Center Storm. There's a bouncing puck, and the Capitals can't find it. Youngworth couldn't find it to his right. The Capitals are able to clear it out. I mean, that puck was bouncing right in front of the nets, and Youngworth was looking the other way. This should be icing. It is not. It was thrown on the wrong side of the red line, but maybe touched by the Capitals. This one, though, will be icing by the Capitals, and we get a whistle with 11:31 to go here in the first period. So 11:31 left to go here in the first period. The Capitals lead at 1-0 on the American Family Insurance Brittany Shufflebein scoreboard. Face-off is controlled by the Sioux Center Storm. Although it comes to the front of the net, swiped away by Corbin Beestrom and out to the blue line where Keller Herman will try and get out of the zone, although it's still held in by the Storm. Finally, the pass comes out. Dozark went off of his skates, recovers back at his blue line, and leaves it back for Beestrom. Herman again up ahead for Dozark, just off of his stick, controlled by Sioux Center. Ethan Clay moves and walks it in. And it played by the blue line and out to the corner. And the Capitals will get out of their own end. As it goes all the way down, they will wave off icing another time. As Heikens came out of his net. I'm assuming that they waved it off because he came out of his net. This one thrown just around the red line. They, again, don't call icing. With 10:35 left to go here in the first period. Schweitzer. A bouncing puck, trying to settle it down. He'll skate behind the net. A little reverse hit there from Schweitzer. Stays on his skates, leaves it back out for Beestrom. Swings it across ice. Hunsley throws it towards the net, but it's played to the corner. Dozark now behind the net. One-timer from Schweitzer and a quick save by Heikens. Good passer. Now it comes back in front. Dozark can't get the handle of it to get a shot away. This will come out of the zone. Off of Beestrom. It was touched by Beestrom, so Youngworth comes out of his net to touch it and gives Beestrom the puck. He'll play it up ahead. Touched by Schweitzer. And now a quick pass for Herman, although it's picked back up by Schweitzer. He's chopped down, and the shot went wide. A couple players tumbled down as well, and a good job for a moment by Grayson Hunsley to hold the zone, but it comes back out by Sioux Center. This will be bounced from center ice in behind the nets. And then was taken by Hunsley for a moment, but then a quick pass is off the stick of Youngworth. And the puck will come out of the zone. Dozark moves it back in, trying to get around as they came in 2-on-2. Plays it back behind the net. He's got Anderson cutting the front of the net, but he never got the handle of it. And then a tough angle shot is a save made by Heikens. And then all the way down for another icing with 9:15 to go here. Make it that 9:16 to go here in the first period. Capitals have a 1-0 lead in the American Family Insurance Brittany Shufflebein scoreboard here in period number 1. Face-off is controlled by the Capitals. Kitts tried to swing one towards the net, but fanned on it. And Beam will have to play it back in his own blue line across for Andrew Coughlin. This comes over, and it's in the zone for Kitts again as he's on the line with Jace Anderson and Riley Pfeiffer. As it's now Anderson that will pick it back up. Out to the blue line. Coughlin starts to walk it in, but that is going to be off the body. Went from Case Van Nienhuis, who lost his stick. There's a shot attempt that was stopped by Youngworth. And now it's back for Jace Anderson. Anderson from the blue line shot that towards the net, sticked away with a goaltender in Heikens. And then it's played up into the netting, and we get a whistle with 8:28 to go here in the first period. So the Capitals and Sioux Center Storm, they're even, just about even in shots, 8-7 for the Capitals. It's a 1-0 lead. As it's been a lot of good looks for Sioux Center so far. Face-off will be to the left of Heikens. As it's turned over, Beck with a shot. He scores over the glove side of Heikens. And Beck's got his second this weekend in a 2-0 lead with 8:22 to go here in the first period. The faceoff was won by Sioux Center, but the puck came back to Beck, who was able to settle it down and put the shot through to make it 2-0. With 8:22 to go, the Caps have their 2-goal lead. So Beck will pick up his 11th goal this season, ties Devin Dotson for the team lead again. This will be played back in. That went off the stick of Dotson. Played around behind the net to the far side corner. Bouncing puck is controlled by Sioux Center as they escape the zone. It is played back over for Swagger, who will dump it in as it swings itself around the corner. Left, and Miller will pick it up. His chip out doesn't work, so he tries another opportunity. That one comes out. Dotson tried to swing his stick and carry it with him, but puck didn't go with him. It was first played by Groenweg. And then fanning on it was Beam. Comes back over Youngworth. We get a whistle as Youngworth was able to cover with 7:36 left to go here in period number 1. 9-7 in shots in favor of the Capitals. And now a 2-0 lead on the American Family Insurance Pretty Shuffle 5 scoreboard. There's a shot off of the skate and into the net. It came from Van Nieuwenhuis, and I believe it was blocked by Devin Dotson. So we get another whistle and another quick face-off to the right of Youngworth. 7:31 to go here in period number 1. It'll be Bogan to take the face-off. Beck tried to clear the zone on the face-off win. And a second pass that will now be picked up, and Devin Dotson will try and move in 2-on-1 with Miller. Lost the puck, backhanded by Beck behind the cage. Dotson tried to punch it in front and stuff it in, but it was held on by Heikkens, and we get a whistle with 7:17 left to go here in the first period. A lot of stops and starts in this first period. It didn't get started a little bit before 11:45, so we are ahead of schedule, but we've seen more whistles in this first period than I think we did yesterday in any period of the 3. There's a bouncing puck taken here by the Sioux Center Storm. And it is Zavoda that will play it behind the cage. Going to get it over for Tapone. And now it will come out to the blue line, but it's held in. Bogan. He's fallen to the ice. The referee's arms stay down. And it will be cleared out of the zone, but too far for Beck to get to. This will be played up. Dotson will throw it back in. The Capitals were offside, and so that will get a whistle. And the faceoff will go all the way down to the offensive zone for the Sioux Center Storm. Dotson saw the look to try and maybe catch Heikkens sleeping, but regardless if it had gone in or not, was not going to count, as Miller was a good 10 feet offside. 6:42 to go. Faceoff to the right of Youngworth. It's won by Sioux Center. There's a shot that's blocked by Dozark. That came from Groenweg. Then flipped out into center ice by the Capitals. And retrieving it will be Van Essen. Van Essen up ahead. There's a pass that's going to be controlled by Beestrom. Quick turnaround pass for Herman. And a good outlet feed for Schweitzer, who moves in. Schweitzer in. That save made. Rebound was still loose. And it's grabbed by the Sioux Center Storm. Schweitzer will pick it back up, though. Behind the net for Herman. And a fantastic feed to Schweitzer. But now Hunsley with a shot. That's blocked by the stick. That went on off the stick of Landon DeYoung. Out for Hunsley again. There's another shot that never got through. That one was blocked another time by the Storm. And back in come the Storm and Van Essen, who had blocked that shot. He'll play it around behind the cage. Is played back to the other side, the far side of the ice. Swagger at the blue line holds it in with 5:40 to go in the first period. In the neutral, or in the corner, Beestrom played up for Herman. And now it's grabbed by Dozark. That quick pass, that one misses. Sioux Center in the midst of a change, and that I think they're going to get called for too many men on the ice. Or at least get a whistle for it. Sioux Center was in the midst of a change. The new guy had stepped on, He had not come off the other guy had not come off the ice. And they will get called for too many men. So it'll be a bench minor, second time this weekend that there's been too many men on the ice for Sioux Center. And serving it will be Isaac Vandenberg. So with 5:26 to go here in the first period, the Capitals, who were 3 for 6 yesterday, make that 4 for 6 yesterday in the power play, will get their first opportunity on the man advantage right now. 5:26 to go. In period number 1, 2-0 lead for the Capitals. First power play of the day. This will be after the blue line off the skate. Pitching in was Dozart to hold the line. Then the Capitals try and throw it to the corner with Devin Dotson. But Sioux Center will control it and clear it down the ice. Coughlin retrieves it. 5:03 to go in the first period. Pass goes across for Dozark. As he walks it in, Dozark centers one. That one was blocked. I don't think it ever got to the goalie. But now a race for the puck. Coughlin's trying to win that race to it. He got his stick to it first, just in time to keep a shorthanded break for Sioux Center. This will be up ahead for now Beck. But it's turned over. Swagger has it in the neutral zone. He'll throw it down. It was Schaap that had the opportunity for Sioux Center that just lost the race to a faster skating Andrew Coughlin. Dozart brings in the offensive end. He'll try and center one, looking for a one-timer was Beck. That went off of a skate. Back out to the point for Coughlin. Walks to the near side. Starts to walk it in as well. Throws it to the net. And a right pad save made. Kicked aside by Heikens. Back to the blue line. Capitals will play to Dozart. Face-off circle. Walks in. Throws it softly to the net. And a save made by Heikens. Still 30 seconds to go on the power play. Coughlin now on the near side of the blue line. Leaves it back over for Beck. Had to pass it back over. It's grabbed now by Schweitzer. Schweitzer with the shot attempt. That is blocked with 18 seconds to go on the power play and then cleared all the way down. And that might do it for the first opportunity for the Capitals in the man advantage. Beck in the corner. Maybe one last gasp here in the power play. Coughlin brings it in with 5 seconds to go. Sidesteps the hip check. As the man will come out of the penalty box. As Coughlin will play it over. Back out of the blue line. That's held in. Coughlin straight away. That shot was off of a body. Went just wide to the glove side of Heikens. Centering pass. That went underneath the stick of Kitts. And now the zone for Swagger for Sioux Center. And a good stick there by Jaron Beck to knock the puck away. Kitts took it over and will play it to the corner for Coughlin, although Schweitzer will have to pick it up first. He's able to hold off a check. Then the puck got stuck underneath the skates of the referee. So Coughlin now will grab it, playing off the boards up for Devin Dotson, although it's controlled first by Sioux Center. And then thrown back in. That one came from Groenweg. 2:45 to go here in the first period. Beestrom with a hard pass across for Coughlin. This pass up ahead. And moving in come the Capitals. That centering pass by Kitts. That is off the skates. Looking intended for Riley Pfeiffer. Out to the blue line. Grayson Hunsley at his own blue line. That pass misses everybody. Kitts maybe thought that Jace Anderson was going to go after it. Jace Anderson thought it was intended for Kitts. Both guys watched it go by. And becomes an icing with 2:23 to go here in the first period. You are listening to KCCR FM Blunt, a Riverfront broadcasting station. With Drew McIntyre back at the station, John Wickler here on this Sunday now afternoon. Glad you're with us on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. That was a dangerous pass from Corbin Beestrom. Played it right in between, right in front of the blue crease. But the Caps do escape the zone. And now in the neutral zone, Pfeiffer will back in and over for Miller in the zone. There's a shot attempt that's gloved on the back end by Heikens for a whistle with 1:56 remaining here in the first period. Capitals had a good opportunity in the power play. They were able to move the puck around, got plenty of shots, but nothing to show for it. Aiden Dozark will take the face-off in the offensive end, wins it back to Jace Anderson. Now Hunsley throws it to the net, save made. Schweitzer's second opportunity, that went high over the net. Hunsley Back in the blue line. Played into the corner. As it is played back up, Hunsley trying to pinch in to hold the zone with 1:40 to go in the first period. It makes its way back out of the neutral zone where it's grabbed by Schweitzer. He makes one move around one defender. Another move around a second defender. And then as Schweitzer had it, he's trying to find somebody to pass it to. Still has the hold of the puck. And then he is tugged down and Sioux Center back out to the offensive end, 2-on-2. Shot goes wide of Youngworth. Played over to the corner. Back out, trying to make it to the blue line. It's held in by Lusing with 1:05 left to go. And now a quick pass that went off the stick. Beestrom trying to find it over for Jace Anderson. He makes the move to get around and get free to create some space. Anderson plays it up ahead. Dozark off of his stick. Then Schweitzer had it for a moment. Then Dozark will dump it in as Schweitzer and Lusing get tangled up with 43 to go here in the first period. This is out for Sioux Center to escape into the neutral zone. Flipped in by Lucas Cimbolti. Grayson Hunsley now here for the Capitals. Off the skate of Anderson, but picked up by Beestrom. 2-on-2 in. Beestrom. Anderson will go off for the change, so Beestrom's all in the zone by himself for a moment, trying to center one for Beck. Went off of the skate over towards Heikens. Now comes back to Beestrom at the blue line. Pass goes across for Herman. Trying to play it back for Hunsley, but his stick was canceled out. And with 5 seconds to go, the puck will come to center ice. And that is how we will end the first period. 2-0 lead for the Capitals at the end of one. They outshoot Sioux Center 15-7 through the first period. And goals from Devin Dotson and Jaron Beck has got the Caps a 2-0 advantage. We will step aside when we come back. We've got first intermission stats for you. You're listening to Hawaii Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock. You're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
You're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts. Look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zander's has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the parts you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zander, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories. Dano's is getting ready for winter. Stop in or call to get your appointment to winterize your boat. While you're here, check out upgrading your electronics or trolling motor. You can also look at ordering our new line of Vexus boats, along with our line of Yamaha and Mercury motors. Psst, Christmas is coming. Call today. 605-224-6612. Dano's Marine, your one-stop boat shop. Stop into our showroom today or call 605-224-6612. Dano's Marine, 960 North Deadwood Street, Fort Pierre.
Verting Electric has a long history of doing electrical work the right way. Economical service, professional work, and customer satisfaction is why they can say that. Verting Electric can do residential, farm, and commercial projects. Doesn't matter if they are charged with new construction or a remodel project, they get it conducted. Contact the staff at Verting Electric at 224-8684. They can light a spark into your next project. Verting Electric, 224-8684.
Happy holidays from everyone at Beck Motor Company in Pierre. To give back a little this December, we have 4 free oil changes, $400 value, and 100 Pierre Pride dollars for your holiday spending with every vehicle purchase. We have $30 off a light detail and $60 off a full detail. Tires, buy 3, get 1 free. We have gift certificates available, any amount. Happy holidays from Beck Motor Company, beck-motors.com.
Hello, I'm Pastor Jeff Lathrop of Pierre First United Methodist Church, and I'd like to invite you to join us in person for worship on Sunday mornings at 8:30 a.m. or 11 a.m. You can also join us on Facebook Live or on KCCR 1240 a.m. or 98.9 FM for our Sunday morning broadcast at 11 a.m. Come worship with us at First United Methodist Church, where you will find open hearts, open minds, and open doors.
Looking for quality trash pickup services? Look no further than Envirotech. 6 days a week, their trucks are on the road picking up trash, even holidays. They're also the place to contact for recycling services. Their friendly, professional staff is ready to assist with weekly pickups or even special pickups. Check out the website at envirotechwaste.com. Envirotech is locally operated. Call 224-4804. Envirotech Waste Services in Pierre, proud to support high school athletics.
Hi, this is Barrett Schweitzer, assistant captain, and you're listening to Oahe Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock and watching on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
As we welcome you back here, the Oahe Capitals have a 2-0 lead on the American Family Insurance Pretty Shufflebine scoreboard at the end of the first period. Goals by Devin Dotson and Jaron Beck. Beck got the assist on Dotson's goal. Beck's got the lone goal, or the unassisted goal to make it 2-0. Both those goals. The first one came a minute and a second into the game. And the second goal, that one by Jaron Beck, came about halfway point of the first period. The Capitals are 0 for 1 on the power play. Too many men on the ice. The only penalty against the Sioux Center Storm. Capitals outshoot Sioux Center 15-7 in that first period. Sioux Center had a much better first period than they did yesterday. The Capitals had a 5-0 advantage, but they just didn't have very many chances. They had just 5 shots. Now they finished with just 7 in that first period. However, there's a lot better chances for the Sioux Center Storm in that first period, as Jackson Youngworth was able to make all 7 saves in net, as the Caps have that 2-0 advantage at the end of the first period. So not a whole lot of stats to tell you, but it is a good start for the Capitals, up 2-0 in the end of the first period. We'll talk about the scores, well, not the scores, but the matchups across the state. There's several games to be played, but none have started yet. We're the only one going, and probably the only one that will be going by the time that we get done. No other games will have started, but we'll tell you about all the rest of the games that will be happening later on today in the boys and girls varsity ranks, as we'll talk about that here in just a little bit. Back with more of the first intermission report after this. You're listening to Hawaii Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock. You're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zanders has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the parts you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zander, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories.
With any dream, the wind won't always be at your back. The sun won't always be shining, and some rain is going to fall. American Family Insurance is like a good, solid roof that you can trust to protect your biggest dreams. With plans that could save you up to 23% when you bundle your home and auto. Also, you can continue to dream fearlessly, no matter what comes your way. American Family Insurance.
Visit mfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company assigned its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact the Brittany Shufflebine Agency, LLC, 224-6627.
Happy holidays from everyone at Beck Motor Company in Pierre. To give back a little this December, we have 4 free oil changes, $400 value, and 100 Pierre Pride dollar vehicle purchase. We have $30 off a light detail and $60 off a full detail. Tires, buy 3, get 1 free. We have gift certificates available, any amount. Happy holidays from Beck Motor Company, beck-motors.com.
Pizza Ranch of Fort Pierre is a proud supporter of the Oahe Capitals hockey. Bring your crew to the ranch. We have hot buffet options, including legendary pizza, the country's best chicken, savory sides, nutritious salads, and delicious desserts. Perched right on the river, our Fort Pierre Pizza Ranch is only minutes away from the South Dakota State Capitol building and from the Expo Center, home of the Oahe Capitals. The Pizza Ranch in Fort Pierre.
South Dakotans, due to the recent flood, hail, and windstorms, many of you have damage and are in need of making repairs. When it comes to making the decision of who to hire to complete the repairs, you should always check with the Department of Revenue to ensure they're licensed to do business in South Dakota. And you should check with Consumer Protection to see if any complaints have been filed against the company. And finally, never sign anything until you read all the details. Rule of thumb, when someone knocks on your door to sell you a product or service, they need to provide you with a 3-day right to cancel. Go to consumersd.gov and look under transient vendors or call 800-300-1986.
The Ramkota Hotel and Conference Center in Pierre is a proud supporter of Hawaii Capitals hockey. Ramkota is more than just a place to stay. It's a full-service hotel where you'll arrive as a guest and leave as a friend. Enjoy our comfortable accommodations while you're in Pierre. A full bar and restaurant, too. Best of luck to the Hawaii Capitals hockey teams. The support comes from your friends at the Ramkota Hotel and Conference Center. Ramkota Hotel and Conference Center, 920 West Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Give us a call at 605-224-6877.
Hi, this is Spencer Anderson, and you're listening to Hawaii Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock and watching on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
As we welcome you back here, the Hawaii Capitals have a 2-0 lead in the American Family Insurance Printing Shuffle by scoreboard through the first period. And we look at games from across the state. We'll start with the girls varsity. 2 games today. Rushmore Thunder and the Aberdeen Cougars. Rushmore and Aberdeen, they played to a 6-2 Aberdeen win last night. And they will play in Rapid City again today. 2:15 is the Central Time puck drop, as that will be Rushmore hosting Aberdeen. And then at 2:15 as well, Mitchell will host Sioux Falls. And that will be most likely, unless Rushmore beats Aberdeen, the Hawaii Capitals, who have spent much of the year at the top of the standings and still at 6-1-1, will be up there in the top of the standings. A win by Sioux Falls or Mitchell, even a tie, will put them out. They will drop out of the number 1 spot for right now. And if Aberdeen wins, they'll actually drop to 3rd, but still plenty of time. They've got Aberdeen another time on the road. They've got Mitchell again at home. They've got Sioux Falls twice coming up. So a lot still for the Hawaii Capitals, and a chance to still be one of those top 2-3 teams in the state when it comes to the end of the regular season. And their next game will be next Saturday against the Brookings Rangers, and they will go to Sioux Falls on Sunday to take on the Flyers. On the boys' side, it is a 2 other games we played today. Aberdeen is hosting Sioux Falls East after playing Sioux Falls West. It was a 6-4 win for Sioux Falls West. Mitchell beat Yankton 4-2 last night. And then the other game, the other game is Huron hosting Yankton at 3 o'clock. So every game should be starting after we get done today. So those are the other games played between boys and girls varsity. We've got the second period on the way next. 2-0 lead for the Hawaii Capitals over the Sioux Center Storm. Back after this, you're listening to Hawaii Capitals Hockey, presented by Capital City Ford Lincoln and Toyota on Capital City Rock. You're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zander's has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the parts you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zander, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites has Midwestern charm and unprecedented attention to detail that provides the perfect getaway. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites provides a complimentary deluxe continental breakfast featuring hot waffles, biscuits, and gravy. They also have an indoor children's water playland, whirlpool and fitness center, and a beautiful backyard patio with seasonal fire pits. Everyone deserves a night away. Call 605-494-2582 to make your reservation today. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites. Experience luxury in the heart of South Dakota. AGE Corporation has been building South Dakota for nearly 60 years. For all your site work, construction, and crane needs, AGE is there for you. If you need a boat dock and dock lighting, AGE has what you need. Visit their website, agecorp.com, or give them a call at 223-2732. AGE Corporation, providing high-quality services without sacrificing safety. Visit agecorp.com or call 223-2732.
Weatherall Roofing and Insulation is a family-owned business that has served Central South Dakota for over 25 years. Weatherall Roofing and Insulation specializes in metal roof restorations and flat roof repair. They also offer the highest quality insulation using closed-cell polyurethane foam and blow-in fiberglass. For all your roofing or insulation needs, make Weatherall your first choice. And remember, just foam it. Dr. Brian Hermanson serves Central South Dakota with specialty root canal treatment. Hermanson Endodontics aims to provide treatment that is not only comfortable, but has a quality first emphasis. We believe that by preserving as much healthy tooth as possible, we can help you retain your natural teeth longer. This is accomplished with state-of-the-art three-dimensional imaging and the dental operating microscope to guide it is right for you. Hermanson Endodontics, 1709 North Lincoln Avenue in Pierre.
Hi, this is Devin Dotson, and you're listening to Oahe Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock and watching on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
As we welcome you back here, the White Capitals have a 2-0 lead on the American Family Insurance Brittany Shuffleby scoreboard as the Caps are looking to finish off this weekend at 2-0, but they have 2 periods left to go as both teams will be making their way back on the ice here in just a moment. Goals by Devin Dotson and Jaron Beck. Want to make a correction, too. Luke Miller got an assist on the goal from Jaron Beck. I had thought it was an unassisted goal. It is Luke Miller to pick up his second assist of the season, so he's picked up 2 points this weekend, a goal and an assist, and is at 3 goals, 2 assists on the year as that line has been very good. Between those 3 of Luke Miller, Jaron Beck, and Devin Dotson, they have combined for 6 goals, 3 by Devin Dotson, 2 by Beck, and 1 by Miller. And they have had themselves a really good weekend over the first game and now a period. As the Caps miss the period of the long change. Capitals will make their way out here in just a moment. And they will be looking to extend their 2-0 lead. Again, a reminder, over on KCCR, here in about 10 minutes, we've got coverage of the FCS Championship. It'll be SDSU Montana as they will play at just after 1 o'clock. The Jacks and the Grizz. Winner of the FCS National Champion as the Jacks are looking to go back-to-back. And we'll join the Packers and Bears in progress. And then the Sunday night football game between the Bills and Dolphins to close out the regular season and get into the playoffs. And, of course, KCCR is your home for the NFL playoffs. We'll have all 6 games of next weekend, 2 on Saturday, 3 Sunday, and then Monday Night Football. Also have the FBS National Championship coming up tomorrow on KCCR as well, with coverage at 5:30 and kickoff at 6:30 between Michigan and Washington. The top 2 teams in the FBS will play, just like the top 2 teams in the FCS are set to kick off in about 38 minutes. So both teams are back on the ice. 17 minutes are on the clock. We're set and ready to roll for the second period. We start 5-on-5. Just 1 penalty between the 2 teams. Nobody technically takes credit for it. It was a too many men on the ice. It was just served by Badenberg. And we're underway here in the second as the Capitals will win the faceoff. It is Andrew Coughlin up ahead for Miller off of his stick. And then Miller will backhand it and play it into the zone. As it comes around, Jaron Beck is centering pass. No one there for the Capitals. It's intercepted by Sioux Center. And then he'll stick lift and keep possession of the puck for the Capitals. Play it back behind the net. Trying to reverse and go back the other way. Puck kind of slowed down a little bit. And then the Capitals are offside. Coughlin had stopped it at the blue line, but it was about a foot behind the line as he pushed it back in. And it is offside against the White Capitals. So face off just outside the Sioux Center blue line. 27 seconds into the second period. As Jaron Beck will win the faceoff again for the Caps. Dodson had brought it in, or pushed it in, but didn't get it deep, as it's going to be played out of the zone for the Sioux Center Storm. As Sioux Center moves it back in. A bouncing puck in the fresh sheet of ice. Jacob Beller couldn't come away with a shot. Now here's Devin Dodson trying to move in 2-on-1. Dodson waits, his shot and save made. Rebound is pushed behind the net. Miller trying to center one for Beck. But it's taken away by Groenweg. Although Miller will retrieve it back again, trying to center one for Dodson for a one-timer. It's going to be held in by Coughlin. Walks in, top of the face-off circle, and shot it wide. This will come out of the zone, and Aiden Beam will have to race all the way down to go get it. With a minute and 15 seconds gone here in the second period. Beam will stop and start behind the net 2 different times. Then played across for Beck, who will feed along for Dotson, who cannot bring it in 2-on-1. He couldn't get the handle of it. Miller was going to fly in with him on a 2-on-1 as he turned back around to go off for a change. He couldn't straddle the line or at least keep his toes on the line. And it's an offside against the Capitals with 15:33 to go here in period number 2. Faceoff was won by Sioux Center. Stick was dropped. Jace Anderson was trying to retrieve it with the puck near his stick, and then the puck goes up into the netting. And we get a whistle with 15:25 to go. Already our 4th different stoppage in 1 minute and 35 seconds into the second period. This is played around and taken by Beestrom. His pass all the way across. Good pass, and Anderson shot it high over the blocker side of Heikens, who has made 14 saves on 16 shots right now. Just 1 shot so far here in the second period for the Capitals. Dozark will swing it into the zone. Again, doesn't get all of it, so it doesn't go deep into the zone. As the pass goes for Swagger off of his stick. And then Dozark will play it back into the Capitals' end to create some separation, and Hunsley will play it across off the boards perfectly for Beestrom. His pass off the boards goes right over to Dawson Lusink, who dropped down to a knee to feed one cornered over for the Sioux Center Storm to dump it into the corner. And now the Capitals back in the neutral zone. That one's off the boards behind Schweitzer, and it goes back for an icing. And we get a whistle with 14:32 to go here in the second period. Beestrom saw Schweitzer, but had to leave the pass a little bit behind him. And Schweitzer couldn't swipe his stick to get a piece of the puck. So another whistle, 14:32 to go here in the second period. Face-off control. The Hunsley will play it around the boards. It's grabbed by Keegan Kitts. Kitts out of the nice move around one offensive player, but he lost the handle of it. Now a shot towards the net was blocked, never got all the way to the net. Sioux Center still with it. That pass comes out. That's intercepted by Kitts. And now Kitts trying to race his way to the offensive end. Couldn't make one more move around to get free for a shot. Sioux Center is able to hold off defensively and clear the zone. Pfeiffer played off the boards. Sioux Center again. Kitts got his stick on the pass, but it went right back to a Storm player and back in the offensive end for Sioux Center. That pass again. Blocked again by the Capitals. Chipped off the boards, and the Capitals can go 2-on-1. Keller Herman and Keegan Kitts moving in the offensive end. Herman waits. His shot, he scores! Keller Herman beats Heikens, the blocker side. And the first of the year for Keller Herman makes it 3-0 with 13:33 to go here in the second period. A 2-on-1 turns into just one shot for Herman. And the Caps lead at 3-0. His 3rd point of the season for Keller Herman, a goal and 2 assists now. And a good start to this second period for the Capitals, who scored 1 minute and 1 second in the first period. Now scored 2.5 minutes in the second period. And that 3.5 minutes into the second period. This will be for Coughlin now for the Capitals. As he'll skated in front of his own zone, but had plenty of space to do so. His backhand pass that went off of a stick and then controlled by Sioux Center. Beller's pass didn't get all of it. So the Capitals are able to dump it into the offensive end. And now we get a penalty upcoming against Sioux Center. It was behind the play. And to the penalty box will be Beller. And the Capitals will have their second power play. The crowd to my left for the Capitals, they saw it. I didn't see it watching where the puck was at. But will be a roughing call, and the Capitals will have their second power play as Beller serves the minor penalty. Kieran Beck wins the faceoff. Schweitzer, his shot, and a save made by Heikens. Out to the blue line where Dozark is able to hold it in. Has shot, got blocked by his teammate Beck. That hit him around the waist as it'll go all the way down, and Youngworth will play it over for Coughlin. 1:40 remaining here on the power play. Capitals lead at 3-0. Their second power play now. They're 0 for 1. Dotson got a piece of it, played it in the zone, but then he tried to skate and turn his way around, left the puck, went off the referee. Now Schweitzer with a chance, and a stick save made by Heikens. Dozark plays it back down for Dotson. His pass as he was falling to the ice, gets it over for Coughlin. He'll fake the pass for Schweitzer, and now he'll skate behind the net. In the near side corner, out to the point for Dozark. Hard to pass across for Schweitzer, settles it off the boards. And we'll play it around the boards down to the near side where it's grabbed eventually by the Sioux center, went off the stick of Devin Dotson. And then the Capitals will play it by a high stick, and they just need to touch it up here. Well, actually, Sioux center will play it first, and the Capitals are able to move it along. They need to touch it just so they can get the play stopped, but the Storm was the first one to touch it, so Dozark moves all the way in. He slides all the way to the boards. He crashed in hard. Schweitzer can't kick the puck to keep it in the zone, and the Capitals have to reset back in the neutral end. Dozark, as he carries into the offensive way, he was sticked away, and then Dozark took a huge hit up high, and now we get a whistle as Dozark's stick went flying, and he went flying as well. But there was no penalty called against Sioux Center. With the way he flew from the hit and the way he laid there on the ice, they need to blow the whistle right away to make sure he was okay, but he gets back up, and there's still 23 seconds to go on the power play. So it's now Coughlin for the Capitals. Goes up ahead for Jaron Beck as he's in the offensive end. Schweitzer leaves it back for Coughlin. 8 seconds to go on the power play. That shot never got to the net. Was blocked by a skate. And then it was taken still by the Capitals, and Schweitzer waiting for some support as Miller comes out of the penalty box. Schweitzer, one-timer by Dotson. He shot that wide to the glove side. Now here is Coughlin. He'll wait. He'll play it all the way around the boards as it will come to the blue line where Aiden Beam just can't hold the zone, but he's able to casually play it back across where Coughlin then will ice the puck. Nope, he does not ice the puck. It was touched by Schweitzer, so play will continue. And the Capitals in the midst of a change. Here's a pass over for Devin Dotson, just a bit too soft for him. And then Aiden Beam was able to pinch in and hold the zone. Swings one in front, looking for Pfeiffer back over, and somehow it didn't go. Pfeiffer got it back over for Schweitzer, and I don't know if it was off the skate of the goalie at Heikens, if it went off of a stick, but somehow that puck didn't go in the back of the nets. Had a wide open cage, and Heikens was just throwing his leg back there to try and stop the puck. Here's a shot. There's a bouncing puck, and stopped by Youngworth. Didn't have a lot on it, but could have been tricky to handle with 9:50 to go here in the second period. First shot of the second period for Sioux Center. This will be played up for the Capitals and Kitts, but he is run down. There's a shot, quick shot, and Youngworth barely got his legs down in time to stop that one from going to the back of the net. This will be off of a couple of skates. It goes all the way down, no icing. To the corner it comes. Kitts is able to pin his man to the boards, where Miller will flip it along for the Capitals. Comes out to the blue line, held in by Beestrom, knocked down by Miller as he's trying to swing his way and circle his way in the front of the net. Was knocked away, and Grayson Hunsley has to come back to play it in his own end of the ice. Beestrom up ahead for Miller. His pass goes all the way across. Capitals were offside. Then they run into each other. Both Pfeiffer and Kitts run into each other. Almost was offside by the Capitals. And now it's Sioux Center trying to center one. And the puck stays in the zone. And it's going to be Grayson Hunsley that will play it up the boards, but no one there for the Capitals. And it's grabbed by Ryan Schapp. 8:35 remaining here in the second period. Puck comes around. That's off the body again, and now it's Miller that will pick it up and will flip it out, but can't get out of the zone. Eventually makes its way just outside the blue line. That one will be flipped up. That one hit the ceiling. Hit the rafters up above, which it's high, but it's not that high up there, so we get a whistle with 8:23 to go here in the second period. Still 3-0 on the American Family Insurance Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. Devin Dodson, Jaron Beck, and Keller Herman, the 3 goal scorers. Only goal in this period is from Keller Herman. This will be fed up along. Here is Schweitzer, 2-on-1 with Dozark. Schweitzer with the shot, and that one went wide to the blocker side. As a Beastrom is going to get called for a tripping penalty. Sioux Center will go on their first power play as long as they don't score. As there's a pass that comes in front, went off a stick. And now it'll be, we get a whistle with either the Capitals touching it up or Sioux Center. Because again, when you have the goalie go to the bench, you have to make sure the goalie gets to the bench before you come on the ice. I don't know if the Capitals had fully possessed it or not, but either way, Corbin Beastrom will go to the penalty box for a trip with 7:55 to go here in the second period. And it is the first power play of the weekend for Sioux Center. Just the second penalty the Capitals have taken this weekend. Matching minor for Aiden Dozark, and now Beastrom with the penalty. So it is the Hermanson Endodontics penalty kill. This will be thrown all the way down by the Capitals. Went off the stick of Heikens, back behind the net. Schweitzer, though, will pick it up. Schweitzer will pass it all the way back out. He never got a full control of it because he was maybe had Dozark in front of the net. This will be played by Sioux Center, and again, the Capitals will kill some more time. Schweitzer is run down, so Sioux Center takes it back over, and then that pass is centered and no one home for the Storm. Lusink will push it in the zone just a second too early. And an offside call against the Storm with 7:17 to go in the second period. 1:23 remaining on the Hermanson Endodontics penalty kill for the Hawaii Capitals. Dozark will take the face-off against Isaac Vandenberg just outside the Capitals' blue line. It's won by Sioux Center and pushed in the zone. Aiden Beam will gather for the Capitals. Now Coughlin up the middle of the ice to try and clear the zone. Dozark will swing it across, but it's knocked down by the Storm. In center ice, Vandenberg, although he brought it in the offensive zone anyway. And a couple of passes were blocked by Dozark, comes out of the end, and then pushed back in by Sioux Center, where Beam was able to control, and he can wait for a moment before he clears it down the ice. And Sioux Center will have to go back to their own end to retrieve the puck. They get 2 new skaters out on the penalty kill. 35 seconds remaining here on the power play for Sioux Center. Their first of the day. Pass goes across off the boards, taken by Vane and make that by Groenweg. And then it's played around the boards by the Capitals, and it does come out of the zone. As Devin Dodson will get back to it. And as Sioux Center has to tag back up, it's brought back in by the Capitals. And with time, the Capitals will send it back down the ice again. And the Caps can go maybe look for a quick shorthanded attack, although the time is running down. And they will kill off the penalty as Corbin Beastrom comes out of the penalty box. This will be played as moving in was Schaap. Knocked off of his skates. Now the Capitals try to get back out of the neutral zone. Keller Herman will wait with it. His pass off the skates, looking for Dodson, and then we get a penalty against Sioux Center. And then Andrew Coughlin will take a penalty along with Graydon Van Essen. So Coughlin will serve an unsportsmanlike penalty. So, well, I believe it remained 5-on-5. I think it was Van Essen that was in the penalty box for a trip. So, with 5:40 to go, it will be should be 5-on-5. Or they're going to play 4-on-4. Because it's 2 different penalties, even though they recurred at the same time, it's not coincidental, so they play 4-on-4. Okay. So it is Jaron Beck moves in. That shot's on the toe drag and a save made by Heikens. So Coughlin in the box for unsportsmanlike. Van Essen in the penalty box for Sioux Center for a trip. And because they were on technically separate plays, they don't go down as coincidental Myers to keep it 5-on-5. So we have a 4-on-4 for a full 2 minutes, unless there's more penalties to be had. Devin Dodson started to move in, but Lusick stepped in front. As the Storm now bring it back in the offensive end. That puck comes out free. And now it's going to be Dodson that will pick it back up. Dodson moves in the offensive end. He's got Beck with him. Backhander in front. Back. Save made. And it's at the blue line. It doesn't go in. It made at the red line. It didn't go in. Hunsley came in. And then Corbin Beastrom had played it across. As now it's a pass that goes over for Devin Dodson. As Devin Dodson played it back out. That puck was just sitting on the red line. And somehow did not go in the back of the nets. Devin Dodson with a nice move to move in, back in the offensive end. His shot, he scores! In tights on the goalie Heikens. And it squeaked its way through, and Devin Dodson's got his second of the game. And the Capitals now lead it 4-0. With 4:12 to go here in the second period. So a 4-0 lead on the American Family Insurance Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. As Aiden Dozark now is back in again for the Capitals. That pass goes across. They score another time. Eric Schweitzer makes it 5-0. 8 seconds later, the Caps have made it a 5-0 lead. So Schweitzer gets his second of the weekend and first of the day. His 9th goal of the year. And another 4-on have a 5-0 advantage and one more goal scored. And they start run time here late in the second period. Schweitzer takes it back over. Another quick shot. Looking for 3 goals in a matter of seconds. This will make its way all the way down with 9 seconds to go here in the second period. Make that in the 4-on-4. 3:40 to go in the second. As Dozark will move it back in. Both players come out of the penalty box. Dozark centers one. Schweitzer, though, couldn't get a shot away. So we are back to 5-on-5. Both players stayed in the penalty box a little bit longer. I think mostly because when you have 2 penalties at the same time, you usually end up having yourself a 5-on-5 until the play is stopped. Schweitzer, he moves it in, tries to center one. That will come out of the zone where it's grabbed now by Beam. His pass goes over for Anderson. And Jace Anderson, that pass went off of his skates. Got back over with now under 3 minutes to go here in the second period. Pass went up, but it's controlled now here by Sioux Center. There's a shot and a save made by Youngworth. Another shot attempt, but that is broken up by the Capitals. Now another pass attempt. This will be a delayed offside. Sioux Center was just a touch offside. Graydon Van Essen was. So they never got a chance to move it back in the offensive end without having to tag back up. Coming out of the center ice, pass just behind Dozark. Bouncing puck, now it's going to be Dozark that grabs it. Dozark backhander, he scores! Aiden Dozark makes it 6-0 with 2:17 remaining here in the second period. His first of the weekend, and he finally cashes in. And the Caps can start run time here in the second period, scoring 3 goals in less than 2 minutes. Minute and 55 seconds for those 3. And so we will start run time. I believe there might have been a penalty on top of it all, too. Granted, they will not have a power play to the Capitals because they did score the goal, but it would still be booked because they, again, if you get 3 penalties, you are out of the game like you normally would foul out in basketball. So you still have to book the penalty regardless if it is served or not. This will be up ahead. Jaron Beck move it back in. Now it's going to be taking a centering pass, looking for Kitts, was Devin Dotson. Bouncing puck. It is controlled here by Hunsley. One hand on his stick, swings it back in the offensive end. Devin Dotson trying to win a battle for it in the near side boards. Where it comes to the blue line, and Dotson is able to hold it in. Dotson a pass across. Beck walks, face-off circle. That shot, and that one was a save by Heikens. It bounced over the top of the cage as well. Centering back again for Beck. Pushed it just wide. About 90 seconds remaining here in the second period. And the Caps again have a 6-0 advantage. Kitts has checked off the puck. That pass, that one will miss, but it's not going to go far enough for an icing. So here's a opportunity, but it never got fully to the net after that shot from Sanderson was partially blocked. Backhander goes back out. It is now Kitts. Flipped out up, but Lusink will hold it in. Shot it wide of Youngworth. 55 seconds to go here in the second period. Pass now for Devin Dotson. Capitals move it back in, waiting for the trailer and Beck. His pass looking for Kitts to redirect, and it went just wide. Into the corner it comes. Back out, Kitts backhander to the net. He scores! Kitts with a blind shot on the backhand. He scores his second of the weekend. He's now got 5 goals this year, and the Capitals lead at 7-0. And the clock continues to run here in the second period. And by the time that they booked the goal, I thought maybe it was going to run out of time, but we still got 15 seconds to go here in the second period. Cameron Lee on the ice for the Capitals, as the Sioux Center Storm, with 5 seconds to go, will get it into the neutral zone, and that's going to be all she wrote for the second period. A 5-goal second period for the Oahe Capitals, with 4 goals in the last 4 minutes and 12 seconds, have made this a 7-0 lead for the Caps through the end of 2 periods. So a 7-0 advantage for the Caps at the end of 2. Run time has started, and they will have that through the third period. We'll come back and tell you all the stats in the second period after this. You're listening to Oahe Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock. Watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Imagine your backyard turned into an outdoor oasis. Hi, this is Jason with Leisure Palace. Imagine sliding into a hot spring spa and having the jets pulsate and rejuvenate your body, then take a few steps into your own outdoor pool, swimming and enjoying time with family and friends. At Leisure Palace, we have a great selection of spas, pools, and many other items. The guaranteed lowest prices and your oasis for family fun and relaxation. Leisure Palace of Pierre.
Vertic Electric has a long history of doing electrical work the right way. Economical service, professional work, and customer satisfaction is why they can say that. Vertic Electric can do residential, farm, and commercial projects. Doesn't matter if they are charged with new construction or a remodel project, they get it conducted. Contact the staff at Vertic Electric at 224-8684. They can light a spark into your next project. Vertic Electric, 224-8684.
AGE Corporation has been building South Dakota for nearly 60 years. For all your site work, construction, and crane needs, AGE is there for you. If you need a boat dock and dock lighting, AGE has what you need. Visit their website, agecorp.com, or give them a call at 223-2732. AGE Corporation, providing high-quality services without sacrificing safety. Visit agecorp.com or call 223-2732.
With any dream, the wind won't always be at your back, the sun won't always be shining, and some rain is going to fall. American Family Insurance is like a good, solid roof that you can trust to protect your biggest dreams. With plans that could save you up to 23% when you bundle your home and auto. Also, you can continue to dream fearlessly, no matter what comes your way. American Family Insurance.
Visit mfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company SI and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact the Brittany Shufflebine Agency, LLC, 224-6627.
The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites has Midwestern charm and unprecedented attention to detail that provides the perfect getaway. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites provides a complimentary deluxe continental breakfast featuring hot waffles, biscuits, and gravy, They also have an indoor children's water playland, whirlpool, and fitness center. Away. Call 605-494-2582 to make your reservation today. Experience luxury in the heart and everything in style and comfort. Bold and aggressive on the outside, lavish with lots of tech on the inside. This SUV does a whole lot more than haul groceries. Travel with confidence when purchasing your all-new Ford Edge from Capital City Ford. And for a limited time, qualified buyers can purchase at 0.9% APR for 60 months. Check out their full vehicle lineup at CapitalCityFord.com. Capital City Ford in Pierre.
Hi, this is Riley Pfeiffer, and you're listening to Oahe Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock and watching on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
As we welcome you back here in the second intermission report, the Oahe Capitals scored 5 goals. The first one at 3 minutes and 27 seconds in the second period. Well, then, with 4:12 remaining, it was Devin Dotson. Keller Herman scored the first goal. Then Devin Dotson scored to make it 4-0. And then the Capitals exploded for 3 more goals in a matter of less than 4 minutes. In 3.5 minutes, they scored 4 goals. Devin Dotson, Barrett Schweitzer, Aiden Dozark, and Keegan Kitts all scored to make it a 7-0 lead. And that would also included 2 goals in 8 seconds. It was Herman that scored an unassisted goal to make it a 3-0 lead. And then Devin Dotson scored from Jaron Beck and Grayson Hunsley to make it 4-0. That was Hunsley's first point of the season on his first assist. Barrett Schweitzer scored from Aiden Dozark to make it 5-0. Dozark got an unassisted goal, making it 6-0. And Kitts got his second of the weekend, first of the game from Jaron Beck to make it a 7-0 score, as the Capitals are out shooting the Sioux Center Storm 31-12 through 2 periods, out shooting them 16-5 in that second period to take a now 7-0 lead on the American Family Insurance Brady Shufflebine scoreboard. So the Caps with a big make second period to take a 5-0 advantage or make it a 7-0 advantage, scoring 5 goals in the second period, and have got runtime started and can get the third period and the second game of this weekend done quicker with the clock that will continue to move throughout this third period. We will step aside, come back with more of the second intermission reports. After this, you're listening to Hawaii Capitals Hockey presented by Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota on a Capital City Rock. You're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Imagine your backyard. Hi, this is Jason with Leisure Palace. Imagine sliding into a hot spring spa and having the jets pulsate and rejuvenate your body, then take a few steps into your own outdoor pool, swimming and enjoying time with family and friends. At Leisure Palace, we have a great selection of spas, pools, and many other items. The guaranteed lowest prices and your oasis for family fun and relaxation. Leisure Palace of Pierre.
Hello, I'm Pastor Jeff Lathrop of Pierre First United Methodist Church, and I'd like to invite you to join us in person for worship on Sunday mornings at 8:30 a.m. or 11 a.m. You can also join us on Facebook Live or on KCCR 1240 a.m. or 98.9 FM for our Sunday morning broadcast at 11 a.m. Come worship with us at First United Methodist Church, where you will find open hearts, open minds, and open doors.
Wagner Auto Company is your complete transportation headquarters. Now is the time to order your new Buick, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram vehicles, plus a good selection of quality pre-owned and certified pre-owned vehicles. They'll take care of you after the sale with a full-service parts and auto body shop with trained technicians, along with a friendly financing team that'll work with you to find the best deal and one that'll fit your budget. Wagner Auto is your local full-service family-owned dealership for over 115 years. WagnerAuto.com. That's WagnerAuto.com. Pizza Ranch of Fort Pierre is a proud supporter of the Oahe Capitals hockey. Bring your crew to the ranch. We have hot buffet options, including legendary pizza, the country's best chicken, savory sides, nutritious salads, and delicious desserts. Perched right on the river, our Fort Pierre Pizza Ranch is only minutes away from the South Dakota State Capitol building and from the Expo Center, home of the Oahe Capitals. The Pizza Ranch in Fort Pierre.
Dr. Brian Hermanson serves Central South Dakota with specialty root canal treatment. Hermanson Endodontics aims to provide treatment that is not only comfortable, but has a quality first emphasis. We believe that by preserving as much healthy tooth as possible, we can help you retain your natural teeth longer. This is accomplished with state-of-the-art three-dimensional imaging and the dental operating microscope to guide diagnosis and treatment. Ask your dentist if a root canal specialist is right for you. Hermanson Endodontics. 1709 North Lincoln Avenue in Pierre.
With any dream, the wind won't always be at your back. The sun won't always be shining, and some rain is going to fall. American Family Insurance is like a good solid roof that you can trust to protect your biggest dreams. With plans that could save you up to 23% when you bundle your home and auto. Also, you can continue to dream fearlessly, no matter what comes your way. American Family Insurance.
Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company assigned its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact the Brittany Shufflebine Agency, LLC, 224-6627.
Hi, this is Jaron Beck, captain of the Oahe Capitals, and you're listening to Oahe Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock and watching on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
As we welcome you back here, the Oahe Capitals have a 7-0 lead of the American Family Insurance Brittany Shufflebine scoreboard. And again, those games later on today, they will be starting here in just a little bit, as we'll be done before any other game gets started. Aberdeen and Sioux Falls East will play at 2 o'clock. Huron and Yankton will play at 3 o'clock in boys varsity, and in girls varsity at 2:15 Central Time. Both games, Rushmore and Aberdeen, and Mitchell and Sioux Falls will play. And again, we want to remind you, too, that coming up the first weekend of March, 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, we'll be in Watertown for the girls varsity state tournament. So we'll have all 11 games on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. And then the following weekend from Brookings, 8th, 9th, and 10th, we'll have all 11 games as well from the Brookings Larson Ice Center. And we'll have the boys varsity game. Jim Lind will join me for all 22 of those games, as we'll have them for you on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. We've got the third period for you next. You're listening to Hawaii Capitals Hockey, presented by Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota on Capital City Rock, and you're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Imagine your backyard turned into an outdoor oasis. Hi, this is Jason with Leisure Palace. Imagine sliding into a hot spring spa and having the jets pulsate and rejuvenate your body, then take a few steps into your own outdoor pool, swimming and enjoying time with family and friends. At Leisure Palace, we have a great selection of spas, pools, and many other items. The guaranteed lowest prices and your oasis for family fun and relaxation. Leisure Palace of Pierre.
Weatherall Roofing and Insulation is a family-owned business that has served Central South Dakota for over 25 years. Weatherall Roofing and Insulation specializes in metal roof restorations and flat roof repair glass. For all your roofing or insulation needs, make Weatherall your first choice. And remember, just foam it.
Happy holidays from everyone at Beck Motor Company in Pierre. To give back a little this December, we have 4 free oil changes, $400 value, and 100 Pierre Pride dollars for your holiday spending with every vehicle purchase. We have $30 off a light detail and $60 off a full detail. Tires, buy 3, get 1 free. We have gift certificates available, any amount. Happy holidays from Beck Motor Company, beck-motors.com.
When you're looking for quality trash pickup services, look no further than Envirotech. 6 days a week, their trucks are on the road picking up trash, even holidays. They're also the place to contact for recycling services. Their friendly, professional staff is ready to assist with weekly pickups or even special pickups. Check out the website at envirotechwaste.com. Envirotech is locally operated. Call 224-4804. Envirotech Waste Services in Pierre, proud to support high school athletics.
Dr. Brian Hermanson serves Central South Dakota with specialty root canal treatment. Hermanson Endodontics aims to provide treatment that is not only comfortable, but has a quality first emphasis. We believe that by preserving as much healthy tooth as possible, we can help you retain your natural teeth longer. This is accomplished with state-of-the-art three-dimensional imaging and the dental operating microscope to guide diagnosis and treatment. Ask your dentist if a root canal specialist is right for you. Hermanson Endodontics. 1709 North Lincoln Avenue in Pierre.
The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites has Midwestern charm and unprecedented attention to detail that provides the perfect getaway. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites provides a complimentary deluxe continental breakfast featuring hot waffles, biscuits, and gravy. They also have an indoor children's water playland, whirlpool and fitness center, and a beautiful backyard patio with seasonal fire pits. Everyone deserves a night away. Call 605-494-2582 to make your reservation today. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites. Experience luxury in the heart of South Dakota.
Hi, this is Andrew Coughlin, assistant captain, and you're listening to Hawaii Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock, and you're watching on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
As we welcome you back and get set for the third period, the Hawaii Capitals have a 7-0 lead on the American Family Insurance Printing Shuffleboard scoreboard as the Caps will be looking to finish out the win and get ready for next week Saturday when they take on the Brookings Rangers on the road, as they will be trying to knock on the defending state champions and give them their first loss of the season after they picked up a win yesterday against the Huron All-Stars to remain unbeaten so far in the year. Again, a reminder, too, that there are no games next week on Capital City Rock. Unavailable to broadcast those games. So the two games against Brookings and the girls varsity game against Sioux Falls we will not have, but we will return them the following week and continue the broadcast schedule throughout the rest of the season. And, of course, those state tournament games, all 11 for the girls varsity, all 11 for the boys varsity, will be heard on Capital City Rock. You can also watch them on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. Jackson Youngworth so far has stopped all 12 shots that he has faced. On the other side, Heikens has stopped 24 shots on 31 attempts through the two periods, and the Hawaii Capitals lead at 7-0. Listen to KCCR FM Blunt, a Riverfront broadcasting station, as it is the Caps looking for their now sixth win of the season, 5-3-1. It would be 4 straight wins for the Caps and 6 straight games with points for the Hawaii Capitals, as Youngworth leads the team back out of the ice for the start of the third period, looking for the third period victory and to get out of here and get back to the capital city, get ready for next weekend. A reminder, too, on KCCR right now, just about kickoff time for the FCS National Championship. SDSU and Montana. They are kicking off from Frisco, Texas. 2 teams up north have to go all the way down to Texas playing the National Championship game. Also have the FBS National Championship, Michigan and Alabama coming up tomorrow night with coverage at 5:30. On Tuesday, we've got Pierre Winter basketball. Winter Warriors will host the Pierre Governors. We'll have coverage at right now scheduled for 7:15 and tip-off at 7:45. We'll see if there's any change to that. There's a possibility, but as of right now, it's still going to be at 7:45 for tip-off. And then on Thursday, we've got Pierre Governor basketball. Again, the girls basketball team, they will be hosting Lakota Tech. Coverage at 6:30 and tip-off at 7 o'clock on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. Underway at the start of the third period, as the face-off is going to be controlled by the Sioux Center Storm, as the Capitals are looking to finish off a win, as Bridger Babcock and Cameron Lee both on defense right now for the Capitals. Alex McIntyre is with Jaron Beck and Devin Dotson on this top line to start this third period. And now it's a 3-on-1 as Beck will move in the offensive end. Beck, a pass goes across for McIntyre, a shot and a save made by Heikens. Good feed there from Beck, and McIntyre was looking for his first goal of the year. As Devin Dotson will bring it back in the offensive end, trying to toe drag move, and it was off the skates, and it'll go all the way down. Youngworth will touch it behind the net, where Babcock will pick it up. His pass off the stick, controlled by Sioux Center, but played back behind the net, where Cameron Lee will have it. He'll play it hard around the boards to the near side, where Dotson will pick it up. And now Devin Dotson will kick it along as the first minute has gone by here in the third period. Again, we are in run time, so anytime the play is stopped other than for penalties and goals, there's a shot and a save made, and Youngworth is able to eliminate any rebound attempt with 15:40 to go and counting, as he makes his 13th save of the afternoon. Again, anytime there's not a goal or a penalty, the clock will continue to run on whistles just like it did right there as this will come out into the neutral zone. Groenweg plays it off the boards. Hunsley now for Anderson. It'll be played over, and now Hunsley will have to retrieve it back behind his own net. Pass comes across from Corbin Beestrom over for Jace Anderson. Barrett Schweitzer moves in. He scores. It sneaks by Heikens and in the back of the net, and Barrett Schweitzer's got his second of the day. Jace Anderson will pick up the assists, and for Jace Anderson, his second assist of the season. And I believe Corbin Beestrom should also have an assist as well. And just about 2 minutes in this third period, the Capitals have scored 8 for the second straight game. This will be off the linesman, and it is an onside play. And an opportunity. That shot is sticked away by Youngworth in the back of the nets. And we get another whistle here as the clock continues to run. That clock didn't even stop after the goal was scored. And they face-off is controlled by the Sioux Center Storm, although it's played around here as Anderson. We get a whistle offside. So the goal, Schweitzer from Corbin Beestrom. Case Anderson had a piece of it. As Dozark now will take the face-off for the Capitals. Schweitzer moves back in. He's looking for the hat trick, and a save made by Heikens. And a whistle as the clock now rolls under 14 minutes to go here in the third period. 8-0 lead for the Capitals. And they are going to cruise their way to a fourth straight victory and a weekend sweep of the Sioux Center Storm. Schweitzer centering one, and there's Dozark to score again to make it 9-0 with 13:39 to go here in the third period. So Dozark gets his second of the game. Schweitzer gets the assist. And the Capitals have taken a 9-0 lead. And we'll get a goalie change as well. Vinichenko will take the goal. Bogdan Vinichenko will have his opportunity to go between the pipes. This is his first varsity action. As a beam now will play it up. It's in the zone. It'll be played over for the Capitals again. Pfeiffer played back to the Sioux Center Storm. And it'll be moved in the zone by Sioux Center. Jace Anderson will get the assist on that one for sure. As it'll be played up, that one will be in the netting. We get a whistle as the clock will bleed under 12:50 to go here in the third period. So Bogdan Vinichenko will have his first varsity minutes with Christian Richards not dressing after playing yesterday. It shuts the book on the goalie in Heikens, who made 26 saves on 35 shots. As Riley Pfeiffer trying to play it up ahead for Kitts. Now Herman. It'll be for Pfeiffer again. Now Kitts moves it back in. Kitts trying to find his way free. Pfeiffer goes to the corner. They'll play it up the boards, but it will be held in. Good job by Beam to hold the zone. Pfeiffer fans on a chance to push it to the corner. And now Van Essen will play it up. And it's an opportunity for Sioux Center, but Beam was able to cut him off and take the puck back. Now Aiden Beam, his pass that is intercepted by the Storm, and back to center ice they go. Penny Sanderson moves in. That centering pass, that one's off the skates of Coughlin. With 11:35 remaining here in the third period. This will go all the way down. They're going to wave off icing towards the last second. And it's still played behind the nets. And a couple players pinned against the boards. Coughlin is one of them. Puck will come free. Centering pass. No one there for the Capitals as Kitts came off the ice. And Alex McIntyre hadn't had his chance to make his way down the ice. As this will be iced by the Sioux Center Storm. So face-off will be to the left of Vinichenko. Jaron Beck will take the face-off. No shots yet against the new goalie as Lee tried to throw that to the net. McIntyre tipped it and it went wide. That one comes out to the blue line. Babcock had held the zone for a moment, and Sioux Center will take it out, but it's now Babcock again to play it up ahead for Asher Vandenbos. So this line right now consists of Jaron Beck, Asher Vandenbos, and Alex McIntyre. As Lee will swing that around for McIntyre, up for Vandenbos. Chopped along, and now Beck will pick it back up. Beck will wait. He's waiting. He shoots it. He scores. Right over the top of Vinichenko, and Beck makes it 10-0 for the Capitals. And the first shot is a laser from Jaron Beck, who picks up his second of the game. 10:15 to go here in the third period. So a five-goal second period led to the Capitals having run time, and they've scored 3 so far here in the third. And they lead it with a double-digit score now. Here is Beck to move it back in the offensive end, waiting for Vandenbos. Throws into the net, they score. And I believe maybe Vandenbos got a piece of it to score to make it 11-0. We'll wait to see if it was Vandenbos or not. I think Beck is trying to tell him, you got a piece of that, right? I think Vandenbos might be saying that it was Jaron Beck that scored the goal to make it 11-0. That would be a hat trick for Jaron Beck. With 9:52 left to go here in the third period. As it's chopped along by Devin Dotson back in the offensive end. That puck comes free and out to the neutral zone where Cameron Lee will pick it up. Dotson throws it just wide. Beck does get the goal, his hat trick, and the Caps lead at 11-0. This will be Devin Dotson. His pass over for Miller. Shoots that one wide of Vinichenko. Corbin Beastrom will play it back over for Miller. Got it back in the offensive end. As we tick to the 9-minute period. This will be Miller chopping out at the blue line to hold the zone. It is Schweitzer now behind the nets. He tried a wrap-around opportunity, then that shot went wide. And Vinichenko might have his first save. Haven't put it up on the board yet, but the Sioux Center bench was hitting their sticks on the boards. Goes back out. Hunsley with a shot. That one's gloved by Vinichenko. There's his first save. And a lot of stick taps on the Sioux Center bench. With a 12-0 game. The clock is... Well, I want to try and get out of here. Get the game moving. As this will be played off the glass. Aiden Dozark. That'll be over the right side. And it's played back behind the net. McIntyre. Dozark. And now out of the zone by Sioux Center. Pushed back in by Jake Bogan. Now Beastrom trying to find it between his legs. Goes back over for Beastrom, who will pin his 21s on the near side, where it's eventually comes out where Barrett Schweitzer. Schweitzer with a shot. That one went high. Played back around here now for Hunsley. He walks in. His shot was deflected. Never got to the net. It is tipped. There is no icing. With 7:20 to go here in the third period. Beestrom up ahead for Devin Dodson. Now it's going to be pass, goes across for McIntyre off a hit stick. Played along now by Vandenbos. And Vandenbos will wrap it around the boards to the far side. Devin Dodson stands up as he got hit. Now Dodson again over Vandenbos. Back for Devin Dodson another time. Trying to find a centering pass for McIntyre off of his skate. And Devin Dodson will swing back to the blue line as he holds it in, but his pass is intercepted. And the Storm back to the neutral zone where they will throw it back around. 6:35 remaining here in the third period. Capitals have put up nearly a dozen on Sioux Center. This will be flipped high to the neutral zone and out and down. And we get a whistle with 6:20 and counting here in the third period. We'll have a quick post-game show, Pizza Ranch post-game show. Wrap up the scoring. And we'll get you out of here from Sioux Center. Try and get you out of here a little bit quicker and get you back on your day. And, of course, you can hop over after this game is done to KCCR and listen to the FCS National Championship between SDSU and Montana. It is just underway from Frisco, Texas. This will be played over as it's thrown back in. That should be an offside. And they allow play to continue with 5:35 left to go. Sioux Center was offside and went on net, but this will be thrown in by the Sioux Center, or by the Capitals in the Sioux Center end. As the Storm now will pick it up. As Beam will take a hit. As he stands back up, centering one, Vandenbos, and a save made, rebound, and another save by Vininchenko. Out to the blue line, Anderson, his shot off of a boot. And now it comes back to the neutral zone where Anderson will win the race to it over Isaac Vandenberg. And then turn back over, Swagger with a shot and a save made by Youngworth in the glove as we are under 5 minutes to go here in the third period. So then the Capitals will be on the road coming up next week, Saturday. Both the boys and the girls team will be playing in Brookings. And then Sunday, the Capital girls will be in Sioux Falls taking on the Flyers. 2 big games for them. This will be played out of the zone, and now it's going to be Keegan Kitts. That shot goes high. Where it's played back down from the corner. And then a penalty is going to come up against, I believe, the Capitals. Keller Herman is going to take the penalty with exactly 4 minutes to go. It'll be the second power play now for the Sioux Center Storm. With exactly 4 minutes remaining, we get a penalty against Keller Herman. An 11-0 lead for the Capitals. Clock has started. And so the Capitals win the face-off, but can't clear the zone. As it is taken by Van Essen, trying to backdoor feed for Ethan Clay. But now we get a penalty coming up against Sioux Center that will nullify the power play that the Storm were just on. As it will be Groenweg that will go to the penalty box. Or maybe Winya that will go to the penalty box. It is number 66 and Winya that will go. So at 3:42 to go, 17 seconds after the penalty was issued to Herman, Sioux Center will pick up a penalty and we go to skate 4-on-4. For the next now minute and 35 seconds, Anderson with the shot. That one was blocked. Got to the side of the zone where it's grabbed by McIntyre, but 2 different Storm players around him. And then chopping at it was Beam. As this played over, and now Beam will take it again here for the Capitals. Up ahead for McIntyre off of his stick. And then it's played up the boards where Beam will play it along now for Anderson. Anderson up ahead. Just misses for McIntyre. Bouncing puck. Schweitzer will take it. He shot that one high as that goes in the netting. It went off of the goalie Vinichenko, and we get a whistle with 2:50 to go here in the third period. SDSU does have an early lead on Montana. The FCS championship. Hopefully it didn't spoil anything for you, but won't say how much time was left or what the score actually was, but just a lead for SDSU. Again, we'll have the Packers and Bears coming up from after that game on KCCR. We'll join that in progress. And then Sunday Night Football between the Bills and Dolphins to close out the NFL regular season on KCCR. Out of the zone, it comes for the Capitals to pick back up. Babcock lost the puck, might have got off the stick of Schweitzer. And with 2 minutes to go here in the third period, that puck again will eventually come for Schweitzer to grab. And Barrett Schweitzer, pass goes across for McIntyre. Capitals have a short power play. McIntyre trying to get free for a shot. And it went wide of the net with 10 seconds to go on the man advantage. McIntyre again throws it over to Vandenbos. Cut up in his jersey, and it will come out of the zone. Winya now will come out of the box. And with 1:35 left to go here in the third period, time is winding down here on the weekend in Sioux Center with the Capitals going to take both these games over the Sioux Center Storm. Win for the fourth straight time and get points in 5 of the last 6 games. There's a shot that went towards Youngworth. He was able to stick the left pad out to make the save and get a whistle with now 1:10 to go here in the third period. So the Caps are 70 seconds away from back-to-back wins. Spencer Anderson made 16 saves on 16 shots yesterday. As this will be floating into the nets. Out of play, we get a whistle, and we'll need a new hockey puck with 45 seconds to go and counting. 16 saves for Spencer Anderson on 16 shots. Jackson Youngworth's got 17 saves on 17 shots. Jaron Beck will win the face-off. It's now taken here by Corbin Beastrom, who will skate the offensive end. And a couple players will tumble into each other from Sioux Center. Comes back out to the blue line where Beck holds it in. That shot went high on top of the glass. Down to 17 seconds remaining. Another shot attempt. That one from Cameron Lee went just wide. Down the final 10 seconds. So back-to-back shutouts for the Capitals. Their third shutout in their last 4 games. As the clock and time will expire, Youngworth gets 17 save shutouts. His second straight shutouts in as many games. And the Capitals win it 11-0 over the Sioux Center Storm. We'll return and wrap it up from Sioux Center after this. You're listening to Hawaii Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock, and you're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Pizza Ranch of Fort Pierre is a proud supporter of the Oahe Capitals hockey. Bring your crew to the ranch. We have hot buffet options, including legendary pizza, the country's best chicken, savory sides, nutritious salads, and delicious desserts. Perched right on the river, our Fort Pierre Pizza Ranch is only minutes away from the South Dakota State Capitol building and from the Expo Center, home of the Oahe Capitals. The Pizza Ranch in Fort Pierre.
Ferding Electric has a long history of doing electrical work the right way. Economical service, professional work, and customer satisfaction is why they can say that. Ferding Electric can do residential, farm, and commercial projects. Doesn't matter if they are charged with new construction or a remodel project, they get it conducted. Contact the staff at Ferding Electric at 224-8684. They can light a spark into your next project. Ferding Electric, 224-8684.
Hello, I'm Pastor Jeff Lathrop of Pierre First United Methodist Church, and I'd like to invite you to join us in person for worship on Sunday mornings at 8:30 a.m. or 11 a.m. You can also join us on Facebook Live or on KCCR 1240 a.m. or 98.9 FM for our Sunday morning broadcast at 11 a.m. Come worship with us at First United Methodist Church, where you will find open hearts, open minds, and open doors.
Smart, rugged, capable. The Ford F-150 pickup at Capital City Ford. The F-150 offers impressive power you need with the efficiency you want. It's loaded with intelligent technology. You can load up, tow, and work from about anywhere. Capital City Ford carries the newest model, offering hands-free highway driving, towing tech, and heads-up display. Now, qualified buyers can purchase a new Ford F-150 for 2.9% APR for 60 months. Check out their full vehicle lineup at CapitalCityFord.com. Capital City Ford in Pierre.
The Ramkota Hotel and Conference Center in Pierre is a proud supporter of Hawaii Capitals hockey. Ramkota is more than just a place to stay. It's a full-service hotel where you'll arrive as a guest and leave as a friend. Enjoy our comfortable accommodations while you're in Pierre. A full bar and restaurant, too. Best of luck to the Hawaii Capitals hockey teams. The support comes from your friends at the Ramkota Hotel and Conference Center. Ramkota Hotel and Conference Center, 920 West Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Give us a call at 605-224-6877.
Dano's is getting ready for winter. Stop in or call to get your appointment to winterize your boat. While you're here, check out upgrading your electronics or trolling motor. You can also look at ordering our new line of Bexus boats, along with our line of Yamaha and Mercury motors. Christmas is coming. Call today, 605-224-6612. Dano's Marine, your one-stop boat shop. Stop into our showroom today or call 605-224-6612. Dano's Marine, 916 North Deadwood Street, Fort Pierre.
Hi, this is Steve Steele, head coach of the Oahe Capitals, and you're listening to Oahe Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock and watching on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
As we welcome you back in the postgame show, the Hawaii Capitals win at 11-0 over the Sioux Center Storm. With Drew McIntyre back at the station, John Winkler here as the Caps score 4 times late in the second period, 5 times overall, and then score another 4 times in the third, as it is Barrett Schweitzer that scored twice, Keller Herman, Keegan Kitts, Devin Dotson scored twice, as then it was Aiden Dozark that scored twice, and Jaron Beck had the hat trick to lead the way, and Jackson Youngworth made 17 saves in a shutout victory for the Capitals, who come in here and outscore Sioux Center 19-0 and pick up 2 shutout wins over the Sioux Center Storm to now go to 6-3-1 overall, and have won 4 straight and have gone 5-0-1 in their last 6 games. And the Caps have found themselves a strong mid-season push as we get farther along here. It will get pretty tough next Saturday when they take on the defending state champion Brookings Rangers. But overall, the Capitals are in a good spot, and they like what they have over the last 6 games and want to continue that going into next Saturday against Brookings, regardless of the outcome of that game. Want us to continue to play well. They've gotten great goaltending over the last 5 games, especially the last 5 games. Jackson Youngworth had a shutout to actually make that. Spencer Anderson had the tie, and then Youngworth had the shutout the next day, in the next game. And then Anderson with back-to-back great games for the Capitals last Friday, and then yesterday with the shutout as well for Anderson, and then Youngworth another shutout, and the Capitals win it 11-0 here this afternoon. As we wrap things up here, and again, with no games next weekend, our next hockey game will be the following weekend, that weekend of the 19th and 20th and 21st, as we sit here on January 7th right now. So no hockey next weekend, but the Capital girls and boys will be in Brookings. The girls then will travel to Sioux Falls then on Sunday. We'll have all those games for you. We will have the games for you after that. But those games we will not have for you next weekend. I want to say thanks to Drew McIntyre back at the station. John Winkler here signing off. The Capitals win it 11-0 over Sioux Center, as we say so long from Sioux Center.
You've been listening to Oahe Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports, presented by Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota. Oahe Capitals Hockey is brought to you by Hermanson Orthodontics, AGE, Weatherall, Ramkota, Wagner Auto, Xander Auto Parts, Envirotech, Leisure Palace, the Clubhouse Hotel and Suites, the South Dakota Office of the Attorney General Division of Consumer Protection, Pizza Ranch, Dano's Marine, American Family Insurance Brittany Scheffelbein Agency, Ferding Electric, First United Methodist Church, and Beck Motors. Join us all season for Oahe Capital Hockey on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. This has been a special presentation of Riverfront Broadcasting Sports, Central South Dakota's sports leader.